Yeah, so I have 9 minutes and 42 seconds left on my phone. So I'll babble on for these 9 minutes because it's cool if I drag this on. If I drag this on, obviously. Let me put my book back. By the way, I'll put this book back. Give me a second. Ugh. All right. Just want to put my Lord of the Rings book back. Right. So in my phase 6 analysis, I'm gonna obviously make the analysis that I finished my what? That I finished my book. I'll show you guys the layout of my book on my separate laptop. I'll show you guys the layout. I format on Microsoft Word. So for Microsoft Word is still professional, obviously. Your book will still look professional before Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is simple, hence why I use Microsoft Word because I'm very simple-minded. Whereas Scrivener is more complicated, hence why I'm not using Scrivener. I use Microsoft Word to format my book. I'll show you guys my map I post at the end of the book. Look at some top notch. I'm also gonna I'll sidetrack and I'll talk about other things. I'll probably sidetrack for a good hour. I'll talk about other things. And the remaining 30 minutes, I'm going to talk about dressing casual for work. Dressing casual for work. I'm going to talk about how it's mandatory. I'm going to tell the 17 it's mandatory that you dress casual for work. They don't have to wear suits. The only time they have to wear specific clothing is for the ad shoots, obviously. If I'm doing up a business ad shoot, I might tell them, hey, make sure you wear a suit, obviously. I'm not going to sponsor my 17 with clothing because I'm paying them a yearly salary. They can easily buy their own nice clothes, obviously. Right? So for that video, I'm going to talk about dressing casual for work. I'm going to show you pictures of the kind of suits me and my wife are going to buy. I'm going to buy a nice I'm going to buy nice like 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, even $10,000 suits. I can even get a I'm going to get a nice like 2,000, 5,000, $10,000 suit for myself. Whereas the 17 will most likely get like a $1,500 suit or something like that. So, because they're not as rich as me and my wife. But me and my wife, because we're rich, we can get even a $10,000 suit. I'm gonna most likely get like a nice like $6,000 suit, a nice suit. I'll get a good 10 pairs for myself. I'll show you guys pictures of the nice suits I'm gonna buy for work. My wife's gonna buy some nice suits for herself. My wife's, you know those flight attendants, you know those suits those flight attendants wear. Victoria Justice is most likely gonna buy a few suits like that with those hats. She's gonna buy some nice suit attire like that for work and that kind of stuff. Because me, it was for work. And I'm gonna say this: it's gonna be mandatory. You guys, I'm gonna tell my 17. You have to wear. It's mandatory that you wear. That you wear what? That you wear casual clothing. I'm gonna make it mandatory. You don't have to wear suits, but I'm gonna tell them you have to. It's mandatory that you wear. It's mandatory that you wear. That you wear what? Casual clothing. Obviously, I'm gonna make that mandatory. It's very important that you wear casual clothing. I don't want you coming to work with a t-shirt and jeans. No, I want you coming to work dressing casual. I want my business to be professional as it can be. Obviously, you want your business to be professional, you have to dress casual. I'll be wearing suits every day to work. Sometimes I won't wear suits. Sometimes I might wear casual clothing. But for when I work every day, I'm gonna wear my suit. I'm gonna wear my suits, my 10 suits. So all year long, I'm gonna be rotating I'm gonna be wearing my same 10 suits to work. And sometimes I might dress a bit casual. I might dress a bit more casual. But most of the time, I'm gonna be wearing suits to work. I'm gonna wear nice suits. It's important that you dress casual to work, as you want your business to be professional. Obviously, my Final Fantasy 17 doesn't dress casual. I'm gonna give them a warning. Hey man, if you don't dress casual to work, there's a good chance I can fire your ass. I'm gonna give them warnings if they don't come to work dressing casual. I'm gonna be very strict. Obviously, I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be a nice boss. Obviously, I'm on asshole. I'm not gonna yell at them, but you need to let them know that it's very important that you dress casual for work. You're looking at a very interesting video for that. I'm going to talk about what? I'm going to talk about that for my phase 6 now. So I'll make that video perhaps tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Depending if what? It just depends on the situation, obviously. Right? So it depends on because sometimes my step parents they take away the internet cord. So if there's no internet cord, if there's no internet cord, what? I can't show you pictures on my stepbrother's laptop. Hence why it just depends on the day. Because my stepfamily is very weird, man. They're weird fucking people, obviously. Right? And then after that, you'll stay tuned for my Lord of the Rings series. Where I'll be pumping out more videos, reading the chapters, obviously. And stay tuned for the Swimming with the Sharks video. You're looking at a very interesting video for that. That video, I'm going to talk about what? Amazon, how do not let the sharks dupe you. When I keep saying that, Amazon takes. When I fly to Amazon's office, me and my wife and the script developer, when me and my wife, the accountant and head of production and legal advisor, fly to work. There's a good chance my start Scotch Amazon might even give me a call. You're like, hey Ivan, I heard you're starting. I heard you're starting your own Scotch company. We want to be distributors, obviously, right? So when me and my wife fly to Amazon's office, because I want to fly there, obviously, I want to see what they have. I'm going to tell them, hey, look, you get 40%. Scotch just gets 60%, and I don't want you guys charging me for the payments. I don't want any hidden fees for the payments. Because for my book sales, PayPal's taking like 3%. PayPal's gonna make a good like $350 to $400 million off my book sales. They're taking like 3% of the pie, around it. 3.5 to like 4% of the pie. For Amazon, I don't want you doing that. For the payments, I don't want you charging me for the payments. And Amazon gets 40, Scotch gets 60. I'm not going any higher lawyer. That's a final deal. Final deal, obviously. Final deal. And if Amazon's greedy, I'll just release my movies online on my website as I make more profit off online anyways. As for online, I don't have to worry about distribution. But the problem with online is less professional, as there's nothing worse than paying. There's nothing worse than paying. There's nothing worse than paying and you watch the movie right away on a site. It looks very unprofessional. At the same time, my movie won't come with posters. Hence why I want to partner with Amazon. I want my movie to be on 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray is where it's at, and I also want to sell posters for my movies. Obviously. And Amazon will agree to the deal. That's 40%. Amazon's gonna make, I don't know, if I make a good $4 billion with the movies and posters, if I release the posters separately, and I release the 3 volumes on Amazon, and also I'll also be releasing in different subtitles. Me and my wife are gonna make a good like $3 billion off the movies. And Amazon will make a good like $2 billion around there, 1.7 billion off that. Amazon will probably make a good like, I don't know, 400 million off the posters. So Amazon will probably make a good like 2.6 billion, 2.7 billion off the movie, while Scotches will be pulling in like $3.84 billion. If I sell the movies separately from the posters, and I release my movies in a good like 10 different languages and subtitles, me and my wife are going to make a good $3 billion off the movie, and a good like $1.8 billion off the posters. Amazon will make a good like 6-7 billion off both the movies and posters. As Amazon's making a shitload of money, and it's just a good fucking deal. As I'm giving you 40% of my money, as nobody's worth my money. Even Amazon is not worth my money because I'm generous. No, Amazon's the only company are the only people who are worth my money because they're actually shipping they're the ones responsible for shipping my movie all around the world. Without Amazon, I wouldn't be able to ship the movies and posters all around the world. They're able to ship movies and posters worldwide because they have warehouses all around the world. They have warehouses in China, Japan, South Korea, all over Europe, India, Canada, America, and Mexico. They have warehouses all over around the world, Australia, New Zealand, and so they're able to ship my 4K movies and posters all around the world. Hence why they're worth a nice 4%. Realistically speaking, they're worth like 30%. Because I'm so special, because I'm generous, I'm willing to give them 40%, as I know they're never going to accept 30%, as we live in a greedy world. Hence why I'm going to say, hey, I'm not going any higher or lower than 40%. 40% is the final deal, final offer. If you don't want to do business with me and you're greedy, I'll just release my movies online, and you're missing, and Amazon will be missing out, obviously. And they'll agree to the deal because 40% is a shitload of money, as 4% of Scotch is more than 50% what you can make for any other company. As Amazon will gladly agree to the deal. And I'll end it off with this, there's a good chance me and Jeff Bezos will even be friends. Because Jeff Bezos is my distributor, there's a good chance me and him might even become pretty good friends. You might even invite me to some of his parties. I might even hang out with him and have a beer. Hey Ivan, I'm having a party at my house, I don't know, in America, and you want to come? There's a good chance me and my wife might even get invited to his parties, that kind of stuff. Because he's my distributor. Just like I invited him to the parties of my movies, there's a good chance when he has some parties, like a big event, he might even invite me and my wife over to his party. There's a good chance me and him are going to become good business friends, right? Anyways, that's it for this video. This is Ivan Omer. I'm signing out. Peace.